sent a boy. The father sent a boy.
Hello everybody, I was just studying some math. Yeah, that's what I was doing. That was, yeah, whoo, it's hot in here. It's just me. So today we're going to be making a video, or watching a video, on how to make Gargamel from the Smurfs out of oven-baked clay and paint them with acrylic paint. So if that interests you, watch it. And even if it don't, still watch it. You might actually enjoy it and decide to make something out of oven-dry clay yourself and give it a try. This Gargamel was made to scale for Smurfs that were already bought. So, without further ado, here's the show coming up, and hope you enjoy it on the Klaus Restoration Crafts and Reviews channel. Did I get it right? So here's the joke. How do you tell the difference between a male fish and a female fish? The female has a headache. Woo! They always got headaches. No matter what, in any species. I went out with a lot of monkey girls before on dates. For some reason, they'd all end up with a headache too. So, here's the show. Hope you enjoy it. Bye! Making this Gargamel and making that oven baked clay.
According to Wikipedia,
Alexa,
Gargamel is a fictional.
Stop. So I had to buy these. I got 48 of them, so hopefully that'll be enough. Just couldn't find the bigger packs. I'm rolling it through here. This is a pasta maker. I'm rolling it through. Out thin, so it don't matter what's what about this because I'm painting it. What I made Gargamel and Azrael out of was paper and painter's tape. This is Azrael, big cat. That's how I'm making it. So you see the painter's tape and everything with Gargamel, his profile, everything how it's going to be made. All of this is going to be smoothed down and painted. So it doesn't matter what color it is, it's going to be painted anyway. But if I could have got the right colors, I went ahead and made this whole road black and not even painted it. It's black to begin with. Since I had to paint it, one of these patches up in the left side. I have another patch later on. too many days to finish him up. I make about a week working on and off. I mean, I'm not going to put like every waking hour of my time into this. I've got other things I have to do also. I'm also making another nanny plum out of this is not the oven baked clay, this is the spongy clay. You don't make it, this is oven baked clay, you make it. You take alcohol and spray on it and help smooth it out more before you put it in the oven. It also gets fingerprints off of it. Everybody else sees this and oh, you should do this, you should do that. Well, do it. Alexa, stop. You do yours your way, never mind my way. This plate comes with a bunch of free tools, but I'd rather use my tools. He's going in the oven for his first baking. He's going to be baked anytime. First baking will be to toughen him up so I can start adding his features. The second baking will be when he's got some features. The third baking will be with a little more features. And he'll be just baked like that. So right now he's ready to go in for the first baking. So I'll put some parchment paper in here. Alright.
Put this in there.
Got a hair stuck in it, you can see it belongs to my wife. Any little dents or anything that get in him from laying there like that will be removed when he starts being finished. So 30 minutes later, I mean not 15, 30 minutes later at 150 Celsius, I'll get them out. But right now I'm going to go work on put Azrael's lower part on. See you then. I'm mixing some more clay to put on Azrael, and he'll get baked also. Alexa, alarm in 30 minutes. I've got my alarm. Finish up Azrael, then I'll get back to you. I'm ready to do something a little different. Like I said though, I'll say it again, I said it before. What he's made out of is wadded up paper, crunched and sculpted into kind of like a cat shape, and then wrapped up in painter's tape.
What's painter's tape?
Gargamel's out, I always stand back so he would come out of there and curl your eyebrows. Gargamel's already out and his neck broke. I thought it would. I'll fix that for the next baking cycle. Now I've got this here. Azrael. And of course Azrael come out good. Azrael the cat. And a piece of wasted clay from my daughter to ball it up and make a ball for a cat to play with. I didn't say nothing. So she's just turned 7. She's using her artistic talents of wastefulness. So there it is. I'm working on Gargamel right now. I'm going to make his feet.
What's in the feet? You have to put.
Got wiring.
What's under the wire?
And they got their feet sculpted out of aluminum ferrule. So that's the stuff. I'm going to take this and just put it on like this, and all this feet ain't gray. He ain't rainbow colored. He's going to paint it. And then after I do this, I'll bake it in the oven. And I'll make Azrael's legs. And then this will be done. After this, I'll cover about this much up. There's not much of his leg sticks out. And then when I'm done with that, I'll put the little bottom piece on, and then we'll get this baked. Do both of them at the same time. It won't take that long to work this stuff. So remember, this clay I'm using now is not the polyplastine that gets soft and spongy. It's not this stuff. This clay is the oven baked clay. It's too hard. But when you mess with it, it softens up. Bake it in the oven on 150 degrees Celsius, 15 minutes for every half-inch thick. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to put on his bottom part of his leg. It's not that much that shows. What you do is just roll up a tube of it. Probably after that, we'll put fat enough. Just go add some more to it. Just push it back together and add more to it. Cut out. And go back and shape it again. And how to get it on the wire, you don't roll it out and stick it down in the middle. Roll it out, sticking on from the side, like that, press it in. Don't stick it down the middle. If you stick it down the middle, then you can't press it good like this to make it stay the way you want. Press it on down, make it kind of thick like the other one, and the other parts of the leg that I don't need, the other parts of the leg I don't need, I'll just yank it back off. Pressing it down and working with it until you get the shape you want. Just like that. See, it's a little too fat. So just pull some off. Push it down again and work with it. It's all about working with the clay until you get the result that we want. Even if it takes hours and hours and hours working on one single piece. I'm just joking, it won't take that long. I'm just joking, it never takes that long. If it does, then you shouldn't be working with clay. Same, I hope. Let's do it a smidgen fatter. So we're going to do that. Split it like this. Got that done. That's good enough. Want to. Because Gargamel shoes are kind of funky. If you want to, you can leave little indentions and creases in them, or you can try to smooth it out as perfect as you can get it. But because of the way his shoes are made, I try to actually put a few little indentions in it. So hell, I've seen a pair of shoes that are perfect all the way around, especially his stuff that's old and used. make the ring on top of his shoes. Just roll some of this clay out, nice and sexy. Then take it, spot it on, and roll it around like a boa constrictor eating a rat. And then when you get to this part, just take a tool and gnaw it off. And once it's gnawed off, just take this part, press it together.
These are blue. So, there's already one soft enough.
And kind of put it together. Be careful how you put it together. You don't want to start flattening it out or nothing. Make it like that. And like I said, these are shoes. If you want to make yours perfect, make them perfect. But I'm going to make mine kind of standoffish on purpose because everything Gargamel wears is tattered and stuff, and he's got a patch on his thing here and on his elbow. The feet are done, and the feet are now going to go in the oven and bake.
You bake it. See, hindi ko natin.
If I can get out. I'm going to bake it for, pick it up. I'm going to bake it for 150 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes.
Preheated.
On the heat oven, I already preheated. These feet are going in the oven. I'd rather be able to buy all the colors I need and sculpt them in the colors that he really belongs to be in. But I can't do that. I can't get that clay in those big boxes and stuff that I need. I can't choose what I want, so I have to order the small packs of 24. They always come in 24 for some reason. I have to order 2 or 3 of them to get Gargamel's big. I'm making Azrael also. But I still have a little bit of clay left to do. Now I'm running this through the pasta maker. And I'm making the arm. I already went through the pasta maker. Where's your arm going up? Arms, and once I get my hands on, I'll stick them on, and then do that. I'm going to work on Azrael now to get his legs on, and I'm going to use these things that I cut, wires to put in there. More stuff here, find it. This is something. Look at the camera. It's hard to do. Stick a leg. Stuck it in the wrong place. Maybe I feel that little hole. Stick a leg through here, up in here. About as big as I think it goes. Should do it. And curl it over. And then once this one's in here, I'll mark where I'm curling it, and I'll take it back out. Curl the other ones. Same place. That'll be perfect. Exact same spot every single time. You'll get it as close as you can get it. bit longer. So skibbity-doo-dah, let's go. I got some super glue here. I'm going to dab on this, so I put it back in here to help hold it while I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm going to put this Gargamel sticker in right now. The Gargamel's last bait.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pour them like that. And then I'll put the clay on, bake it, and then they'll be finished pretty much except for the painting part. Put it off for a while, just had other stuff to do. Get it back on it. Make the certain layer, things like that, so it'll start to now I'm going to do the legs. Back legs already done. I'm going to do the front legs. This will be finished. Go ahead and put the clay a little bit up here on the shoulder. Smooth it out around the shoulder line. Always add more if needed. Right now I'm just working the shoulder line, get under here under the arm. Like this. Following the curvature of this. This will stick out farther than that. Trying to match the other side so his arm looks. Trying to match the other side as close as I can.
Like this. Nakang.
Start looking like this.
Da.
Just keep pressing it in. Getting little areas. Start coming together. If it's too big, tear some off. Not big enough, add some. You don't need all these tools to work with, but it helps quite a bit. The last arm made here. He's going in the oven and all the stuff is ready to paint. So I'll probably start painting it tomorrow. It's already 5 o'clock and I'm going to do some of that turtle band I'm making. When you're making the arms, go ahead and make it kind of bigger at the top, smaller at the bottom. And then kind of hold it up and compare it to the other side. And this is alright. Like I said, you can remove some, remove it. You add some, add it. But let's go up there. Follow that this wire line. Press into the wire in the back. Press it into the wire. Turn it up like this. And you can tell that this one's really long. That won't matter. Once you get to the end where the toes are going to be, just lock off some like this. And start curling it around. This is still too big, which it is. You either pinch it or cut it. Better to cut it like that. Take it on around the wire. Also around this. That so it's the same size as the other one. With these parts here, pinch them together. Pinch all this together. wheels here also. Runs better with your finger to get it smoother. Just keep rubbing it in, blends in. Keep an eye on this side. Try to keep them looking the same as possible. Remember, we'll try to make everything 100% perfect. You can look at them head on, try to get the sides to match. You don't have to be perfect. Just have fun with what you're doing. Don't get frustrated with the way it looks. Because you are who you are. You sculpt the way you sculpt. Ain't nothing gonna change it. You get better, the more you do it, you get better at it. But there's a certain point where your brain's gonna say, that's all I can do. And you just deal with it, because that's who you are as a sculptor, who you are as an artist. And what I'm doing right now is I'm painting Gargamel, but only the parts that are not black. A lot of him is black. So I'm only painting the parts that are not black, because black is a harsh color. You don't need no undercoat. So I'm painting his shoes, which are going to be red, hands, which are going to be skin colored, and his head, which is also going to be skin colored. But his hair is black, his eyebrows are black, but I'm going ahead and painting it white because it's on his head. And I'm just giving it a smash up, enough to cover it, 2 coats, and that'll be plenty enough. And then tomorrow I'll take the rest of the painting seriously and get this Gargamel finished. And I'm also going to make them a stand to put them on. This is acrylic paint that I'm using, and to hurry up the drying time on acrylic paint, you can use a hair dryer. A hair dryer will dry this acrylic paint really fast, so you can get your project done without having to wait on it to dry on its own. And because this is black or any other color, it don't matter. It don't matter if this sits on here.
It's okay to put him in the way.
Coating done with white, and tomorrow I will be painting him. This will be in a few seconds for you. You'll start seeing me painting him better, the whole thing, and then this Gargamel will be done. And also Azrael Cat, same way. Azrael Cat has to be all done in white because he is a light brown colored cat. So tomorrow I will do him all white. I'm going to do him tonight because it's already 12:30 tonight. See you guys tomorrow. So I'm painting Gargamel now, skin color, black, and detail on his eyes and stuff here in a minute. Won't take that long with all this black, but I'll get a smaller brush, get these little edges around his neck. Get him done. It's a skin color. I mixed a light brown and a white together.
This one here?
Yeah, skin color. Once I get all this part done, I'll dry it with a hair dryer, and I'll start to coat this part at the bottom. Then I'll do the face last, and I'll get Azrael over there. Yeah, but I put the black on the Gargamel, got his hair done.
And I'm painting Azrael white.
Doing now is I'm finishing up some Gargamel's robe things that he wears. Getting finished. Won't be long. Then I'll spray some clear coat on him to shine them up a little bit. This is acrylic paint. You're never going to get like a factory finish with acrylic paint. It's good for craft painting. If I had my way, I would use a different type of paint, but acrylic is cheap. If you can get it, well, I'm going to say you can get it anywhere. You have to order it.
I'm painting Azrael white. Is orange color could be more white.
So Azrael is orange with a white chin and a white belly. Gargamel got loaded. Biggest majority of him was black. Black's a one coat paint. Okay, I'm doing the Azrael. I had to pick some up some so I like to see how I paint them. She painted the undercoat of that brown, but she didn't mix the paint good, so it was kind of orange showing through, but it's a cat anyway. But she globbed the paint up, so when it's dry, it's kind of sticky. And I had to try to fix some of that. But it's a cat anyway, it's fur, so it's alright. So what I'm doing now is putting these white parts on and getting this done, and then everything will be finished.
Tiny into like rubble.
Shin.
Okay, this is Gargamel and Azrael. I'm finished. That's all I'm doing. They're still a little bit tiny sticky. I put some clear coat on. I gotta make, actually I'm not finished. I'm making a base for him to stand on. But for the sculpture itself, it's finished. I want to run a rod up through it. I'm going to drill a little hole and run a rod up through them. Put them on a base so they'll stand up better. All of her Smurfs that she's got that are that big are on bases also. He'll fit right in the base. And this person really about. And this is Azrael, he's 9.
Good done.
Now all you have to do is go hunt Smurfs. Why, you wretched Smurfs? Wait till I find your village. So these are all the Smurf things I made. I didn't make these, I bought them. But because these Smurfs here came with an Azrael and a Gargamel that is obviously not the right size. See, totally out of scale for the Smurfs. So you can't play with it like that. So I made a Gargamel and an Azrael to get roughly the correct size. Azrael's a little bit big, but that's alright. He's a big cat. So I made it more to scale for the Smurfs, so when you play with them, it's easier. Gargamel will have a base, and because he's kind of heavy, the base I will make will be out of 5mm single board with a rock inside of it. Small box. I made all of these rocks.
And he made this.
Every single rock here I made.
He made this.
And I made this big bridge here. Also, you can see the whole thing. So Gargamel's chasing the Smurfs and be like, where did this small little bridge come from? Smurfs built it. And also, I made this Smurf box to put the Smurfs in. With a latch. And Smurf blue. Whole thing. And I mitered the corners.
You did.
So this is the set so far. This is the set so far. If I can find more small Smurfs, I'll get them, but I don't know if I'll be able to or not. And, make more rocks later on, off and on maybe. So I hope you like the
Smurf Village.
The Smurf Village and the making of Gargamel and Azrael. And Gargamel's a wizard. So, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. And I don't mean in my underwear. Comments down below and let me what you think about the video. There'll be more videos like this upcoming soon, different videos for the Klaus Restoration Trash channel. Whole lot of different things going on. Always check back, it's always something different, so it's never just one thing that you're going to get burnt out on. It's always different things. One day it may be clay sculpting, the next day it may be building a turtle sewer out of plyboard. Next day may be restoring an axe or making an axe handle. Next time may be restoring a knife. Next time we may be doing Lord knows what. So I'll see you next time. The big-eyed wife behind the camera looking at me. And I'll see you next time for the Klaus Restoration and Drafts and something else. What is it? Reviews channel. So come back real fast and see something you like. If you don't like the video, come back again. Sooner or later I'll post something you will like. Goodbye.